How to install WordPress in cPanel. The first thing you need to do to create a WordPress website is log into your TSO account. In the client area, select Products. That will take you to the Products and Services page, and for this tutorial we'll be choosing cPanel Maximum. Now, you log into cPanel. Go up to cPanel Admin on the top right, and welcome to cPanel. Now, you scroll down to the Software section and select Installatron Applications Installer. And here, in the Installatron, you'll find the Apps for Content Management section, where you'll see the WordPress logo. Select that. Then simply click Install this application, which is top right. Now you're in the WordPress installer. Choose the domain name you intend to use for this site. If you have a linked SSL certificate, remember to choose the HTTPS version of that domain. For this video, we'll be using our default domain, but the process is the same. Directory allows you to create subdomains linked to the main domain, in case you want separate landing pages or a blog module that's separate from the main website on your domain. Now, choose which version of WordPress you want to install. It defaults to the most up-to-date version, and we'd recommend going with that. Similarly, the default language is English, which you can change if needed. Then make sure you've checked and accepted the license agreement. Now, let's look at automatic updates. Updating to new minor versions and security releases is recommended, as it keeps your site secure and up to date. We'd suggest not automatically updating plugins. Instead, you might find it better to do major updates yourself on the WordPress dashboard. This is so any bugs that might be created by an update can be caught immediately, and you can roll straight back to the previous version if something goes wrong. The same applies to theme updates. Do them yourself manually. Auto update backup? Absolutely. When updates occur, your site will create a backup before installing that update, so you can automatically restore that if something goes wrong. It shouldn't, but just in case. It's also worth noting that backups take up file space on your host, so it might be a good idea to delete old backups that are no longer needed. Now, into the settings. You'll need to choose an admin username. Please don't use admin for security reasons. Then you'll need an admin password, so choose a secure password yourself or use the generator to create a secure one for you, but do make a note of that. You'll need to nominate an admin email, which you can use as a contact for your website or in case you need recovery. Next, you need to give your website a name. Typically, this will be the name of your business or your blog. Then you can put in your business's or your blog's tagline. Keep that short and memorable. Now, do you choose two-factor authentication? We'd say that it does make your site more secure because it requires a unique code to be sent to your phone each time you log in. But you may decide it's too much trouble doing that each time. The decision is yours. We would suggest you limit login attempts, which will lock your site after a number of failed login attempts. This is a security measure. It'll stop hackers using a brute force attack on your website by repeatedly guessing your password. Advanced settings allow you to manage your website database, notifications, auto backups, and backup location. If you're a beginner with WordPress, we'd advise you to leave that as automatic for the time being. Right, that's all the basics done. Now you're ready to install WordPress. The actual installation shouldn't take long, but you can always nip off and make a coffee. 2 sugars in mine. And WordPress is installed. Now, if you want to change any of the settings you selected before the install, just click on the spanner top right, and that'll take you right back to the settings page. Now, scroll down to the bottom and you'll see a timetable for automatic backups. Regular automatic backups are a very good idea because as you make changes to your site, the software might break. Frequently updating means you always have a recent restore point in case something does go wrong. Click Save All to update your settings. To access your WordPress site, choose the middle address, the one that ends /wp-admin/. This will take you to your WordPress dashboard and you're ready to start having some fun.